So this is what we have been seeing in ES. It did hit the lower limit of the price cycle targets, 4357 and 4390, somewhere here for now. And looks like there's some weakness which entered into it because things were already overbought, and we are getting some pullback. So earlier it did a pullback only till 42.80 approximately, and then 42.58 was, this area was where it was supposed to come, but it didn't come last time, and we went up and made a new high, and looks like probably it may come down to this area, and then we see if we get a bounce. But again, the small time frames are getting oversold, and it's possible that Monday we may gap down and then move up to reset some of the oversold condition on the small time frame. So on the weekly basis, this I would consider some 42.25 was our area, and so approximately somewhere here on the line on a weekly close basis, either it would be weakness for it to push down a little bit more, or it could bounce off this area. So we had 42.58, 42.25. So let's see what happens in this area. Then some of the down areas could go down to approximately 3900, 3950. It is showing up, if at all it wants to push down. And the monthly candle as of now is a gravestone doji, and the 10-day is approximately 3900, which matches up with what we saw on the weekly. So, but then again, the earnings are coming up for the tech, and banks are also, I think banks did some earnings, but quite a few are still going to be there. So this is where we would see what it wants to do. Come down here, bounce back, go up, retest the high, something like this. Come down here, go back, retest the high. If it doesn't take this area out and goes up, then we can assume that this wants to come down here. Else that 44.89 target is still pending on the ES, and 45.95 is the 100% retrace from oops, guess the brush is still on. Oops, the brush is still on. Yeah, so this, from this high of February 2020 to the low of March 2020, the 100% projection is around 45.95, approximately 4600. So that 4489, 4600 is still pending. So let's see if it wants to release some pressure and then wants to make go back and test that area, and then it could decide how it wants to do. XPX, again same story. XPX quite a bit extended, no pullback whatsoever. Weekly also, 42.50, 42.58, same. So whichever comes first, either ES or overnight Globex ES may do first. RTH XPX should do it. So it's there. And SPY also same thing. It's the weekly wants to pull back. 423, 424, 421 was our level. So this is something to watch out for, how it does, whether we get a bounce on the small TFs or it does something around 42.58, 42.25.